Yeah, just exploring where I live in this tour number 6 of Thailand. I'm staying near the Phetchaburi MRT area in the Lancaster Hotel. Quite close to the city center, but not strictly in the middle of the city center, which is Sukhumvit, which I was staying in the first trip to Bangkok, and that was chaotic. That was right in the middle of the city. Quite nice. This station underground tunnel, it looks quite modern and newly developed. Yeah. So we'll take a look. We'll go on the street and see if we can find something interesting. So one of the things that I couldn't get used to coming to Thailand is the breakfast. Excuse me. I was raised up in Australia, so my dietary is quite westernized, and I got used to eating Western food all the time. So, it seems to me that the local Thai people eating very traditional local Thai breakfast, with a lot of noodles and some sort of a mix of seafood. So I was looking for Western breakfast, so I always try to see local coffee clubs, this is where I had my breakfast this morning. It's in a quite nice office building. Yeah, so finishing breakfast, exploring the street of Bangkok. This is the Phetchaburi Road, which is one of the busiest roads. Where those green stacker is, that's another entry to the MRT of the Phetchaburi station. Yeah. It's a bit of an overpass ramp coming down. This is, I believe this is the Singha complex. Appear to be a quite upper scale office building. I don't think it's residential. There's no balcony, but yeah, which is walking distance to my hotel where I can have a good Western cheap breakfast. Some mid to high end apartment complex here. I quite like how they have the roof garden, planting the trees on the rooftop. So walking back to the hotel and exploring the scenery here. That's the Singha complex, which is quite cool and interesting. That's where I'm staying. That's the Lancaster, and it's got the appears to be a local traditional Thai design. It's a 5-star hotel. I'm enjoying my time living there. At first I thought it's a Western hotel, but it turns out to be a Thailand, quite localized. So it's interesting. Explored the area last night. There's not much food options along the busy street, or shall I say not much of an option for me. Over there, just in front of the pink building, it says Kung Fu Hainanese chicken. But last night when I was there, there's clearly no Hainanese chicken. It was some sort of a seafood barbecue place, which I don't mind, but I didn't want to eat too much street food. Clearly, my stomach might not be built with it. So this is another upper scale residential complex in Bangkok. I think it's called the Sapara Premier at Oski or Osaki. Yeah, Osaki. That's the area. Quite upper scale. So I wonder anyone know how much one of these condos going to cost. It's quite upscale neighborhood where I'm staying. It's a bit sort of a mix between developed and non-developed. Very noisy on the street. A lot of cars and motorbikes coming in. So there you go. Quite nice. There is the famous power line spider web, you know, named after, I've given it a name, it's called organized chaos. Someone need to do something about it. Anyone knows Thailand government, I'd love to help them to bring them down. Could be a really good business model. So we're gonna go past the pedestrian bridge to the other side where my hotel is and really go check it out, what's available. I see a lot of people in their uniforms. I don't really know what they are doing. This is a Sunday. So once again, look at the power lines. Wow. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Very noisy on the street. Motorbikes. Oh, man. I'm gonna go back to my hotel. There is the traffic coming across. Phetchaburi Road. A lot of motorbikes. Oh wow. Looked like someone having a big night last night. Yeah. Too much drink maybe. All right. More power lines, spider webs. Maybe we can have a chat with the king. Cool. So now I'm at the other side of the Phetchaburi Road. This is what I mean. You can see how you have the modern buildings, right? Quite an upper scale neighborhood, but you also have these really old shops, what appears to be the old neighborhood, remain of the old neighborhood, just sort of oddly poking out on the street. This is what I mean, the mix between old and new. It's quite interesting. Unlike China, especially tier 1 cities, Shanghai and Beijing, that they will tear down the entire street and build everything consistently new, but appears that Bangkok always going to have a bit of old buildings among the new developments. It's quite interesting to see how they all mixed up together. Yeah. So a lot of foreigners coming through. I've been told this is like a adult entertainment venue, which is not something that we want to be participated in. And among all the streets, we have a Audi dealership. Apparently that's the first dealership on Phetchaburi Road. My friend have told me. And we'll be at the Lancaster in a second.